right, so one thing that I want to go over, it'll help you out, help car salesman out, make the deal a little bit faster and stuff when you go to buy a car, is the stuff you're going to need to bring with you when you want to do a deal. So there's really just a couple basics. You always need your driver's license and insurance card. That's just, the bare minimum. You're also going to need to bring any form of down payment that you want to give. So make sure you bring your checkbook if you want to do a check. Bring your cards if you're going to put it on a debit card or credit card, depending on what they allow you to do. Or bring a cashier's check if you have an exact amount that you're going to be putting down on the car. That will help speed up the process a ton. I would say something in the range of like 80% of the time, customers don't have their insurance card with them, and you got to pull it up online. You got to find it. No one knows their login for their insurance. They just have it automatically paid. So that helps out a lot. It'll help you get in and out a lot faster. The other things that you might need to bring, depending on a lot of different things, and these aren't going to be, universal rules. They're not going to be always true, but you might need to bring proof of residence, which for some banks, your insurance card will qualify if it's got your current address on there. Some banks are going to want a utility bill. So if you have like a PG&E or you have, whatever other company that you have a utility through, bring that along if you've been at your address for a short period of time, or if you haven't applied for credit at that address for anything else. So the way that they're going to try to make sure that your address is what you say it is they're going to verify it on your credit bureau. So if your credit bureau doesn't show the right address, then they have no way of verifying that that's actually your address. So they're going to want proof that you actually live where you say you do, so they can come and find the car if you're financing it and you don't make your payments. They also want to know that your tax rate's right and all that other stuff like that. So the other thing that you might be asked for when you go in is proof of income. So if you have, borderline credit, or if you started a new job, or you changed industries, or the bank just requires it, sometimes they'll want you to prove the amount of income that you have. So this one's a little bit more difficult. It should be pretty straightforward if you work an hourly job where you just bring in your paycheck, it says what your year-to-date is, and they divide it by the number of months that have gone by in the year. But if you started somewhere this year, they might want to do just an hourly rate times your number of hours that you usually do, or they might take your word on how long you've worked there. Things like that can make it a little bit more difficult. That usually will have to be sent over to the bank and reviewed. The other things that they might ask for would be like personal references. So some banks don't really care. Some banks, 1, 2 references, just name, city, state, phone number. That's all they need. They just need to be able to get a hold of you if something happens. If you stop making your payment, they want to call someone that can get a hold of you and find you. But some banks, like Wells Fargo, for example, typically will want 3 references. Some more borderline, bad credit banks, I guess is the only way that I can say it. They're going to want more references. They're going to want name, address, phone number, relationship, how long you've known them, stuff like that. So that way they can go through, and if you don't pay your payment, they'll hunt you down and get their car back, because they lent it to someone that they thought was borderline enough that they're going to need that type of backup information. So the main things, just to recap real quick: driver's license, insurance. Make sure you bring that, or at least have quick access to it. Don't have pictures of your driver's license. That just is a huge red flag. Have your actual physical driver's license with you. Also, something that I've run into a lot in the Bay Area is people that are on work visas. So you can still get a loan on a work visa, sometimes not through major lenders, but if you're on a work visa, bring it with you. That makes it a lot quicker. And let the sales guy know up front, like when you start negotiating a deal. You don't tell them before you test drive. That's just ridiculous. But let them know, hey, I'm on a work visa. Here it is. I know this is going to get brought up, because any bank's going to ask for that. They're going to want to know why does it say that the social security number was made after 2011, or why was this social security number made more recently than their birth date? That throws a red flag, and they want to know why that is. So if you have that information, it makes it so much quicker and easier. And make sure, don't forget your down payment, because who wants the sales guy to have to go to your house? I mean, the sales guy doesn't mind. I never minded driving to anyone's house to go get a down payment, but you don't want to have the sales guy be like, oh, well, I'm going to come follow you to your house. I don't know. Maybe if you trust the guy, it's fine, but that's up to you. So yeah, those are the things that I can think of off the top of my head. If you like the videos that I'm putting out, please click subscribe below. Also, click the bell icon if you want notifications of when my new videos come out. And also, if you don't mind commenting any video ideas, any questions, anything that I can be more clear about, that would be awesome, and it would help me out a lot. Hope you're having a great New Year's Day, and I'll see you guys next time.